show moving! Alright, we got a couple more comics for y'all tonight. Alright, this next comedian is a vegan comedian. A lot like a normal comedian, but much more fragile. So y'all make some noise for Logan Schinholzer!
How good was Michael? Being up on stage, this shit's pretty hard because the number one fear in America is the fear of public speaking. Lucky for me, my number one fear is not public speaking. It's the fear of having to spell under pressure. I first learned this a few years ago when I was getting my cat registered to live at our apartment complex, and I'm sitting across from the apartment complex leasing office lady. My cat is a Siamese cat, which hails from China. The leasing office lady across from me, she also hails from China. Alright, so this is a cat that the Chinese are very, very proud of. It's kind of like the Aussies with the speed and agility of the Australian Shepherd, or the English with the inbreeding of their bulldog, just like the royal family. So this is my opportunity to show this leasing office lady that I'm proud of her culture. I'm supportive of her. I mean, I can't just whip out my phone and show her that I have Asian favorite on Pornhub. So she slides her form across the table. First line down, type of animal. Cat. And then bam, second line down, breed of animal. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, shoot, how do I spell out Siamese? So I write something down, cross it out. Write something else down, cross it out. And I was like, screw it. Write a third thing down, check off all the boxes. She's got all of her shots done. She's spayed. And I slide it back to this lady. Lady goes, your cat is a sesame? And I'm like, oh, how did I mix up their national type of cat with the national type of chicken? But before moving to Charlotte, I actually used to work as a high diver in a dolphin show at SeaWorld out in San Diego. One lady had me see fly fishing. And when I first started working there, they had this one really weird rule. You may not make eye contact with the dolphins. And I'm obviously thinking, like, what are all the reasons that this came about? And I figure it's because dolphins are the only other breed outside of humans that have sex for fun. And SeaWorld knows that, you know, if I keep making eye contact with dolphins, they're going to think that I'm asking for it. Look at the tank like, hey, yo, Barrett, you see that new boy? I think he's been giving you the eyes. And then, God forbid, I slip and fall into the dolphin tank. Barrett the dolphin takes about 8 years of pent-up aggression out of my asshole. Well, come to find out, it's actually because if you make eye contact with the dolphins and you don't immediately feed them when they come over to you, they're going to get pissed and they're going to rebel. So when I get fired from SeaWorld about 6 months later, on my way out, I'm making eye contact with every dolphin I can. And I have no idea what chaos ensued as soon as I walked out of there, but I would imagine it's probably the dolphin equivalent of like a full-on prison riot. You know, you got Barry makes a shit out of a fish spine, stabs Dolores with it. You got Bubble shits into his fin, throws it at the trainers trying to blind them. And then you get back and turn on the news. And tonight's top story, a disgruntled former SeaWorld employee starts a dolphin riot, leaving 2 dolphins severely injured and 7 trainers with pink eye. So, you're probably thinking now at this point, you know, this guy's life sucks. Can't stand under pressure, and he got fired from the amphibious version of Carolers. But I do have one fun party trick. Kind of. Whenever I smoke weed, my body decides it's time to get an erection. True story. Which, the first time I ever learned that this was a thing was when I was sitting in between 2 of my buddies on one of those really tiny IKEA couches. And of all the scenarios that you're mentally prepped for when you're between two of your buddies on a small IKEA couch, a weed boner is definitely not one of them. You know, you got the standard like, oh, what are we gonna watch for the next 4 hours on Netflix? Or like, oh, how's IKEA get this couch so soft? Or that typical, hey man, you think that Postmates dude knew that we were high? So, I've got this weed boner and I'm dealing with it. And it's gotten so bad at this point, I now have to smoke weed to get it up. Which means that every time I've had sex over the past 3 years, I've been high.
Yeah.
Which means that for 3 years now, my girlfriend has had sex with somebody who just giggles for about 2 minutes and 48 straight seconds. And I gotta give her credit because she'd be getting into it, really trying to set the mood. Like hit me with some good moans, like, yeah. And then high me, we're hit her back with a Mickey Mouse, ha ha! So now, she's having sex with this high guy, and the worst part about it all is that I lose focus halfway through the performance so often that I'm getting up and going into the kitchen to make myself a sandwich. Well, we got it worked out where now I bring all my snacks with me to the bedroom. I got my Chex Mix on the left nightstand. I got my Hot Pocket on the right. I get up, she thinks about to go down on her. I got a fruit roll at the foot of the bed. And I'm high when we finish, because you don't get unhigh in 2 minutes and 48 seconds. But she won't have pillow talk with me. So what I've now learned is that the #1 way to kill your Postmates rating and put it down to about a 2.8 star rating is by trying to have pillow talk with the Postmates guy, still with a full-on erection, talking about the dolphin ride of 2015. Thank you very much.
Hey, Logan Shitholzer, everybody. Keep it going. We don't smoke weed in those jeans, man. Tight jeans, man. Take you to Old Navy, get you some jeggings. Way less revealing, trust me. I'm hard right now, you can't even tell. He looked. Twice. This guy's not a nice. All right, y'all ready?